Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the IELTS Vocabulary Podcast. I'm Roy.
And I'm Lily. We're so happy to have you join us today. In this episode, we're diving into a super fun topic, leisure and hobbies, or as we like to call it, free time activities.
That's right. Learning about hobbies is great for everyday English, and it's also a common topic in the IELTS speaking test. We've got a fantastic list of words for you, and we'll help you understand them with clear definitions, example sentences, and a natural conversation.
So grab a cup of tea, relax, and let's start learning about all the exciting things you can do in your free time.
All right, our first word is camping. Lily, have you ever been camping?
Oh yes, Roy, I love it. It means staying outside overnight, usually in a tent. Like in our first example, we're going camping in the mountains next weekend.
Sounds exciting. So camping is the activity of sleeping outdoors, often in a tent. What about you, listeners? Our second sentence asks, do you enjoy camping or do you prefer hotels?
That's a good question. For me, it depends on the weather. And when we talk about camping, sometimes we're also thinking about the equipment. Our third example says, our family has all the necessary camping gear, like tents and sleeping bags.
Exactly. Camping gear refers to all the things you need for camping, so it can be the activity itself or describe things related to it. Great start. Next up, we have hiking. This is another great outdoor activity. It means walking for a long distance, especially in nature like mountains or forests.
Yes, it's more than just a short walk. Our first example, she loves hiking through forests and seeing nature. You really connect with the outdoors.
Absolutely. And sometimes we use hiking to describe the path itself. For instance, the hiking trail was very steep, but the view at the top was amazing. A hiking trail is a path for walkers.
That makes sense. So it can be the action or describe the path. And hiking can also describe a whole journey. Our last example is, we prepared a lot for our long hiking trip.
Yes, a hiking trip is a journey where the main activity is hiking. So hiking is all about exploring nature on foot. Our next word is painting. This is a very creative hobby, Lily. What does it mean to you?
Well, painting is when you use colors to create art. Like in our first sentence, my grandmother enjoys painting landscapes in her free time. She uses brushes and paint to make pictures of nature.
That's one common meaning. It's an art form, and painting can also refer to the artwork itself. For example, the museum has a beautiful painting by a famous artist. Here, painting is the finished artwork.
Right. And there's another meaning that's not about art at all. It's about putting paint on a surface, like a wall. Our third sentence is, we need to do some house painting this summer to refresh the walls. Here, it means decorating or protecting a building with paint.
That's a great distinction. So painting can be about creating art, the art piece itself, or applying paint to a surface like a house. Very versatile word. Moving on to photography. Roy, are you good at taking photos?
I try my best. Photography is the art or process of taking pictures with a camera. Like in our first example, he took up photography as a hobby and now takes stunning pictures. He started learning how to take photos.
Exactly. It's a popular hobby, and we often use photography when talking about the field or art form itself. For instance, the photography exhibition showcased amazing wildlife images. This means an event displaying many beautiful photos.
Yes, photography here refers to the collection of pictures or the art of taking them. And finally, you can have photography skills. Our third sentence is, her photography skills are excellent. Every picture tells a story.
That's right. It means she's very good at taking photos. So whether you're taking pictures, looking at an exhibition, or talking about skills, photography is about capturing moments. Next word is fishing. Lily, have you ever tried fishing?
A few times. Fishing is the activity of trying to catch fish, usually with a rod and line. Our first sentence shows this. My dad goes fishing every Sunday morning at the lake. It's a common, relaxing hobby.
It is, and we often use fishing to describe a specific journey or outing. Like in our second example, we caught a lot of fish on our fishing trip last summer. A fishing trip means going somewhere specifically to fish.
Yes, a trip dedicated to fishing. And there are different kinds of fishing too. For instance, he prefers fly fishing, which requires special techniques. Fly fishing is a particular method of fishing.
So fishing can be the general activity, describe a trip, or refer to a specific type of fishing. It's all about catching fish. Now for something many people enjoy, gaming. This often refers to playing video games, but it can be broader.
That's right. Our first example, my brother spends hours gaming with his friends online. Here, gaming is the act of playing video games on a computer or console.
Exactly. And we use it to talk about the general activity itself. For example, gaming has become a popular pastime for many young people. It's something a lot of people do in their free time.
Definitely. It's a huge industry now, and it doesn't always have to be video games. Our last example is she loves board gaming on rainy afternoons. This refers to playing board games like chess or Monopoly.
That's a great point. So gaming can be about video games or board games or any kind of game playing. It's all about having fun. Let's talk about a classic hobby, reading. What comes to mind when you hear this word, Lily?
For me, it's about looking at written words and understanding them. Like in our first sentence, I love reading before bed. It helps me relax. It's a calm way to end the day.
I agree. It's a very common activity, and reading can describe the type of material someone enjoys. Our second example is her favorite hobby is reading novels, especially fantasy. She loves to read long stories.
Yes, reading novels means enjoying books with stories. And we can also use reading to talk about something you are doing right now. Our third example, he's currently reading a very interesting book about history.
So, reading can be a relaxing activity, describe a preferred type of literature, or refer to the act of being in the middle of a book. It's a wonderful way to learn and relax. Our next word is writing. Roy, do you enjoy writing?
I do, especially for this podcast. Writing is the act of putting words down on paper or a screen. Our first example, she enjoys creative writing, like poetry and short stories. This is about writing for fun or art.
That's one kind of writing, and writing can also refer to the ability to express yourself clearly in words. Like our second sentence, good writing skills are important for university students. This means being able to write well for academic purposes.
That's a key skill, and writing can also refer to the process of creating a longer piece of text, like a book. Our third example is he finished writing his first novel last year.
So writing can be a hobby, a skill, or the process of completing a big project. It's all about putting your thoughts into words. Next, a word I'm sure many of our listeners love, traveling. Lily, where do you dream of traveling next?
Oh, so many places. Traveling means moving from one place to another, especially over long distances. Our first sentence, traveling to new countries is my biggest passion. It's about exploring the world.
Exactly. It's the general activity of going to different places. And we can use traveling to talk about plans for multiple journeys. Like we plan on doing a lot of traveling next year across Europe. This means many trips around Europe.
Yes, extensive travel. And sometimes traveling can describe the way you move or how much you bring. Our third example is traveling light helps a lot when you're backpacking.
That's good advice. Traveling light means taking only a small amount of luggage. So traveling can be a passion, a plan, or describe your packing style when you journey. Our next word is dancing. Roy, are you a good dancer?
I try my best on the dance floor. Dancing means moving your body in a way that matches music. Our first sentence, she loves dancing to pop music at parties. It's a great way to have fun.
It really is. And dancing can also refer to the art form or skill itself with different styles. For example, learning different styles of dancing can be fun, like ballet, hip hop, or salsa.
That's a good point. There are so many styles, and we can use dancing to describe the activity of going out to dance socially. Our third example, they went out dancing until late at night.
So dancing can be an activity at a party, a skill you learn, or a social outing. It's all about moving to the music. From dancing to singing. Lily, do you like to
I
sing?
love to sing. Even if it's just in the shower, singing means making musical sounds with your voice. Our first example, he enjoys singing in the choir every Sunday. This is about singing in a group.
That sounds lovely. And singing can also describe a person's talent or ability with their voice. Like, her singing voice is incredibly beautiful. This means she has a very good voice for songs.
Yes, a talented singer. And singing can be a fun group activity. Our third sentence is, we spent the evening singing karaoke with friends.
So singing can be a part of a group, describe a beautiful voice, or be a fun activity with friends. It's all about making music with your voice. Our next hobby is gardening. Roy, do you have a green thumb?
Not really, but I admire people who do. Gardening is the activity of working in a garden, like planting flowers or growing vegetables. Our first example, my grandparents spend a lot of time gardening in their backyard. It's a very calm hobby.
It is. And gardening can also refer to the general benefits of the activity. For instance, gardening can be very relaxing and a great way to connect with nature. It's good for your mind and body.
That's true. It's very therapeutic. And we can use gardening as an adjective to describe things related to it. Our third sentence is, we bought some new tools for gardening this spring.
Yes, gardening tools are the items you use to work in the garden. So gardening is about caring for plants, enjoying nature, and using special tools for it. Next, we have cycling. Lily, do you enjoy riding a bike?
I do. Cycling means riding a bicycle. Our first example, he enjoys cycling long distances on weekends. It's a great exercise and a way to see places.
Absolutely. It's a popular sport and hobby. And cycling can also refer to the general benefits of this activity. For example, cycling is a great way to stay fit and explore new places. It's good for your health and for seeing new sights.
It certainly is. And we can use cycling to describe a specific type of journey or event. Our third sentence is, they went on a cycling tour through the countryside.
A cycling tour is a trip taken on bicycles. So cycling can be a hobby, a fitness activity, or part of an adventure. All about riding bikes. Time for a winter sport. Skiing. Roy, have you ever tried skiing?
I have, and it's exhilarating. Skiing means traveling over snow on skis. Our first example. We went skiing in the Alps last winter. It was amazing. This describes going to a place to ski.
It sounds like fun, and skiing can also refer to the skills needed for this sport. For instance, skiing requires a lot of balance and practice. It's not always easy at first.
True, it takes time to master. And skiing can also describe the quality of the snow and slopes. Our third sentence is, the resort offers excellent skiing conditions for all levels.
So skiing can be the activity you do, the skills you need, or describe the conditions for the sport. It's all about gliding on snow. Our next word is swimming. Lily, do you enjoy swimming?
Yes, I do. Swimming means moving through water using your body. Our first example, I go swimming at the local pool 3 times a week. It's a regular activity for me.
That's great for fitness. And swimming can also refer to the general benefits of the activity. For instance, swimming is a full body workout and good for your health. It works all your muscles.
It truly is. And swimming can also describe a person's ability or performance in the water. Our third sentence is, she won a medal for her excellent swimming performance.
So, swimming can be a regular activity, a health benefit, or describe someone's skill in the water. It's all about being in the water. Next, we have yoga. Roy, have you ever tried yoga?
I've tried it a few times, and it's quite challenging. Yoga is a system of exercises for physical and mental well-being. Our first example, practicing yoga helps me feel calm and centered. It's about body and mind.
Exactly. It combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation. And we often talk about yoga classes. Like in our second sentence, she attends a yoga class every Tuesday morning. This is a group session.
That's how many people start. And yoga can refer to its overall advantages. Our third example is yoga offers many benefits for both physical and mental health.
So yoga is a practice, a type of class you can take, and something that benefits your health. It's a wonderful way to relax and strengthen your body. Following yoga, we have meditation. Lily, do you practice meditation?
I try to. Meditation is the practice of focusing your mind for a period of time for relaxation or spiritual purposes. Our first example, he practices meditation for 20 minutes every morning. It's a regular routine for him.
That's a good habit, and meditation is known for its positive effects on your mind. For instance, meditation can reduce stress and improve focus. It helps you calm down and concentrate.
Definitely. And there are various ways to do it. Our third sentence is, there are many different types of meditation techniques. You can find one that suits you.
So meditation is a practice, a way to improve your mind, and comes in different forms. It's all about finding inner peace. Next, we have drawing. Roy, were you good at drawing when you were a child?
I loved it. Drawing is the act of making pictures or designs with a pen, pencil, or crayon, often on paper. Our first example, my son loves drawing superheroes and animals. It's a popular, creative activity for kids.
It is. And drawing can also be a very precise skill, especially in certain professions. For instance, she's very good at technical drawing for architectural plans. This is about creating detailed plans.
That's a very different kind of drawing. And drawing can also refer to an artist's particular way of creating images. Our third sentence is, his drawing style is very unique and expressive.
So drawing can be a fun hobby, a professional skill, or describe an artist's personal touch. It's all about creating images. Our next word is knitting. Lily, have you ever tried knitting?
I tried once, but it was difficult. Knitting is the craft of making fabric by interlocking loops of yarn with needles. Our grandmother enjoys knitting scarves for her grandchildren. She makes warm clothes for them.
That's lovely. It's a very traditional craft. And knitting can also refer to the calming aspect of the hobby. For instance, knitting can be a relaxing hobby, especially in winter. It's a peaceful activity.
It certainly can be. And knitting can also describe specific designs or instructions. Our third sentence is, she's learning a new knitting pattern for a blanket.
So knitting can be a creative hobby, a relaxing pastime, or describe the instructions for a project. It's all about making things with yarn and needles. Now for a delicious hobby, cooking. Roy, are you a good cook?
I enjoy it. Cooking is the activity of preparing food by heating it or mixing ingredients. Our first example, he loves cooking elaborate meals for his friends. He enjoys making fancy dishes.
Sounds yummy. And cooking can also refer to the skill itself. For example, good cooking requires fresh ingredients and patience. It's an art and a science.
That's very true. And we can also talk about cooking classes or other activities related to learning. Our third sentence is, she enrolled in a cooking class to learn French cuisine.
So cooking can be a hobby, a skill that requires practice, or an area of study. It's all about making food. Our next word is collecting. Lily, have you ever collected anything?
I used to collect stickers when I was a kid. Collecting means gathering a group of things, often as a hobby. Our first example, he enjoys collecting old coins from different countries. He finds them and keeps them.
That's a classic hobby. And collecting can refer to the general popularity of a certain item to gather. For instance, collecting stamps used to be a very popular hobby. Many people enjoyed it.
Yes, stamp collecting was huge, and collecting can be a very serious and expensive hobby for some. Our third sentence is, she is serious about her art collecting.
So collecting can be a fun hobby, a popular pastime, or a serious pursuit. It's all about gathering things you love. Next up, we have jogging. Roy, do you go jogging?
Sometimes. Jogging means running at a slow, steady pace, often for exercise. Our first example, I go jogging in the park every morning to stay fit. It's a good way to keep healthy.
It is. And jogging can refer to the general health benefits of the activity. For instance, jogging is a good way to improve your cardiovascular health. It's good for your heart.
That's an important benefit, and we can use jogging to describe equipment. Our third sentence is, she wears special shoes for jogging long distances.
So jogging is a physical activity, a way to improve your health, and can describe the gear you use. It's all about a light run. Our next word is surfing. Lily, do you enjoy being in the ocean?
I do. One meaning of surfing is riding on waves, usually on a surfboard. Our first example, he goes surfing every weekend when the waves are good. This is the water sport.
That sounds like a lot of fun, but surfing has another very common meaning not related to water at all. For example, surfing the internet is how I find most of my information. Here it means browsing websites.
That's a great example of how one word can have different meanings. And when we talk about the sport, surfing also refers to the skills needed. Our third sentence is, learning to surf requires balance and strong arms.
So surfing can be a water sport, browsing the internet, or describe the skills needed for the water activity. Both very active in different ways. Next we have watching. Roy, what do you like watching?
I enjoy watching TV shows. Watching means looking at something carefully for a period of time. Our first example, we spent the evening watching a movie together. This is a very common leisure activity.
It is, and watching can refer to a specific hobby of viewing. For instance, he enjoys watching sports, especially basketball. This is about enjoying live games or broadcasts.
Yes, like being a sports fan. But watching has another meaning, to guard or observe carefully. Our third example is, the guard is responsible for watching the building at night.
That's an important difference. So watching can be a relaxing activity like seeing a movie, a hobby like watching sports, or it can mean to guard or observe something carefully. It's all about looking. Our next word is shopping. Lily, do you enjoy shopping?
I do sometimes. Shopping is the activity of buying things in stores. Our first example, she loves going shopping for new clothes. It's a common way to spend free time.
It is, and shopping can refer to different ways of buying things. For instance, online shopping has become very popular. This means buying things on the internet.
Absolutely, it's very convenient. And shopping can also refer to buying specific items like food. Our third sentence is, we need to do some grocery shopping for dinner tonight.
So shopping can be for fun, online, or for daily necessities like groceries. It's all about buying what you need or want. Next up, we have bird watching. Roy, have you ever tried to spot birds in nature?
I haven't, but it sounds peaceful. Bird watching is the hobby of observing wild birds in their natural environment. Our first example, my uncle enjoys bird watching in the forest near his home. He spends time looking for birds.
It's a quiet and rewarding hobby, and birdwatching often requires certain tools or qualities. For instance, birdwatching requires patience and a good pair of binoculars. You need to be still and observant.
That makes sense. And birdwatching can also describe a planned trip or excursion. Our third sentence is, we went on a birdwatching tour early in the morning.
So, birdwatching is a hobby of observing birds, requires certain skills and tools, and can be part of an organized trip. It's all about appreciating our feathered friends. Our next word is bowling. Lily, are you a good bowler?
I'm okay. Bowling is a game where you roll a heavy ball down a lane to knock over pins. Our first example, let's go bowling tonight. It sounds like fun. It's a great social activity.
It definitely is. And bowling can also describe a person's skill or performance in the game. For instance, she's very good at bowling and often gets strikes. This means she plays well.
Yes, getting a strike is great. And bowling can also describe the place where you play. Our third sentence is, bowling alleys are popular places for friends to gather.
So bowling can be a fun activity, a skill you develop, or describe the venue where you play. It's all about knocking down pins. Next we have baking. Roy, do you enjoy baking?
I love the smell of fresh baked goods. Baking is the activity of cooking food using dry heat, especially in an oven. Our first example, my mom loves baking cakes and cookies for special occasions. She makes sweet treats.
Yum. And baking can also refer to the general process and satisfaction of creating food from basic ingredients. For instance, baking bread from scratch can be very rewarding. It means making it yourself from the beginning.
That's true. It feels good to make something from scratch, and baking can describe instructions or ingredients. Our third sentence is, she's using a new baking recipe she found online.
So baking is a hobby, a rewarding process, and involves following specific instructions. It's all about creating delicious food in the oven. Our next word is hunting. Lily, what comes to your mind when you hear this word?
Usually it means chasing and killing wild animals. Our first example, hunting for food was essential for early humans. It was necessary for survival.
That's the traditional meaning, but hunting can also mean searching for something non-animal. For example, he enjoys hunting for antiques at flea markets. He is looking carefully for old items.
That's a very different use. And hunting can also refer to the activity of killing animals for leisure. Our third sentence is, hunting animals for sport is controversial.
So hunting can be for food, for finding objects, or as a sport. It has a few different meanings depending on the context. Next up, we have crafting. Roy, are you good at making things with your hands?
I enjoy simple crafts. Crafting is the activity of making things by hand, often in a skillful or artistic way. Our first example, she spends her evenings crafting beautiful handmade cards. She creates them herself.
That sounds lovely. And crafting can refer to the general passion for making unique items. For instance, crafting unique gifts is her passion. She loves making special presents.
Yes, personalized gifts are always special. And crafting can also describe learning activities. Our third sentence is, they attended a crafting workshop to learn new skills.
So crafting is a hobby of making things, a passion for unique creations, and something you can learn in workshops. It's all about handmade artistry. Our next word is rafting. Lily, have you ever been rafting?
Not whitewater rafting. It looks very adventurous. Rafting is the sport of traveling on a raft, especially on a river. Our first example, whitewater rafting is an exciting adventure sport. This is on fast-moving rivers.
It certainly is, and rafting can also describe a more relaxed journey on a river. For instance, we went rafting down the river during our vacation. This might be on calmer waters.
That sounds more my speed, and rafting can also describe a whole experience. Our third sentence is, the rafting trip was thrilling and beautiful.
So rafting can be an extreme sport, a relaxed river journey, or describe the overall experience of a trip. It's all about being on a raft, on the water. Next we have scuba diving. Roy, would you ever try scuba diving?
It looks amazing, but a little scary. Scuba diving is the sport of swimming underwater using special breathing equipment. Our first example, scuba diving to explore the coral reefs. He wanted to see the marine life.
It's a fantastic way to see the ocean, and scuba diving can refer to the unique experience it provides. For instance, scuba diving offers a unique perspective of the underwater world. You see things you can't from land.
That's very true, and scuba diving often describes the necessary gear. Our third sentence is, you need special equipment for safe scuba diving.
So scuba diving is an underwater sport, offers a special view, and requires specific gear. It's all about exploring under the sea. Our next word is gymnastics. Lily, have you ever tried gymnastics?
I wasn't very flexible. Gymnastics is a sport that involves exercises to develop strength, flexibility, balance, and agility. Our first example. She started doing gymnastics when she was 5 years old. It's a sport many children begin early.
It truly is an impressive sport, and gymnastics refers to the high demands of the activity. For instance, gymnastics requires incredible discipline and physical strength. It's very challenging.
Absolutely. And gymnastics can also describe specific events or competitions. Our third sentence is, the Olympic gymnastics competition was very exciting.
So gymnastics is a demanding sport, requires discipline, and is often featured in major competitions. It's all about amazing physical feats. Next we have rock climbing. Roy, does that sound like fun to you?
It sounds very challenging. Rock climbing is the sport of climbing up or across natural rock formations or artificial rock walls. Our first example. Rock climbing is a challenging and rewarding sport. It takes effort, but gives a good feeling.
It really does. And rock climbing doesn't always have to be outdoors. For instance, he practices rock climbing indoors at a climbing gym. You can train inside.
That's a good way to start. And rock climbing often describes the physical requirements. Our third sentence is, you need strong arms and legs for successful rock climbing.
So rock climbing is a challenging sport, can be done indoors or outdoors, and demands physical strength. It's all about scaling new heights. Our next word is juggling. Lily, can you juggle?
Only 2 balls. Juggling means continuously throwing and catching several objects, keeping them in the air. Our first example. The street performer was amazing at juggling 5 balls at once. It's a fun skill to watch.
That's impressive. But juggling has another very common meaning, which is figurative. For example, many parents are good at juggling work and family responsibilities. Here it means managing many tasks at the same time.
That's a very important skill for adults. And when we talk about the physical skill, juggling can have benefits. Our third sentence is, learning juggling can improve hand-eye coordination.
So juggling can be a physical skill, or it can mean managing multiple tasks. 2 very different but interesting meanings. Next we have puzzles. Roy, do you enjoy doing puzzles?
I do. Puzzles are games or problems that you have to solve. Our first example, she enjoys doing jigsaw puzzles on rainy days. These are picture puzzles made of many pieces.
Yes, jigsaw puzzles are very popular, and puzzles can refer to the general benefit of solving them for your brain. For instance, solving puzzles is a great way to keep your mind sharp. It keeps your brain active.
That's a good reason to do them. And puzzle can also refer to a difficult or mysterious problem. Our third sentence is, the detective had to solve a complex puzzle to find the culprit.
So puzzles can be a type of game, a way to train your brain, or a difficult mystery. It's all about figuring things out. Our next word is music. Lily, what kind of music do you like?
I like pop music. Music is an art form that uses sounds organized in time. Our first example, I love listening to classical music in the evenings. This refers to a genre of music.
Me too. And music can also be an academic subject. For instance, she's studying music at university to become a composer. She's learning how to create it.
That sounds very interesting. And music can also mean a collection of songs or recordings. Our third sentence is, do you have any music recommendations for a road trip?
So music can be an art form you listen to, a subject you study, or a collection of songs. It's all about organized sound. Next we have theater. Roy, do you enjoy going to the theater?
I do. Theater can mean a building where plays or shows are performed. Our first example, they went to the theater to see a new play. They visited the building to watch a show.
Exactly. And theater can also refer to the art form of performing plays. For instance, she has always loved performing in theater productions. This is about acting on stage.
That's a very different meaning. And theater can describe an area or district with many performance venues. Our third sentence is, the new theater district has many great shows.
So, theater can be a building, an art form involving performances, or a group of buildings. It's all about live entertainment. Our next word is museums. Lily, do you enjoy visiting museums?
Yes, I learned so much. Museums are institutions that house and display objects of artistic, cultural, historical, or scientific importance. Our first example, we spent the whole day exploring the Natural History Museum. It's a specific building.
They are fascinating places, and museums can also refer to their general purpose in society. For instance, museums are important for preserving history and culture. They keep valuable things safe.
That's their main role. And museums can also refer to their accessibility. Our third sentence is, many cities offer free entry to their museums on certain days.
So museums are buildings you visit, institutions that preserve culture, and sometimes have free access. They are treasure troves of knowledge. Next, we have cinema. Roy, do you prefer watching movies at home or at the cinema?
Definitely at the cinema for a big movie. Cinema can mean a movie theater, a place where films are shown. Our first example, let's go to the cinema tonight to watch the new blockbuster. It's about going out to watch a film.
I agree. The big screen is special. And cinema can also refer to the art form of making films. For instance, he's a big fan of classic French cinema. This is about the style and history of movies from France.
That's a good distinction. And cinema can also describe the audience or atmosphere of the venue. Our third sentence is, the cinema was packed for the premiere of the new film.
So cinema can be a movie theater, the art of filmmaking, or describe a full movie house. It's all about enjoying films. Our next word is blogging. Lily, do you read many blogs?
I do. Blogging is the activity of writing for a blog, which is an online journal or diary. Our first example, she started blogging about her travel experiences last year. She writes about her trips online.
It's a popular topic for blogs. And blogging can refer to the general purpose or benefit of sharing information online. For instance, blogging can be a great way to share your passions with others. You can connect with people.
So it's a great way to communicate. And for some, blogging can even be a job. Our third sentence is, he earns money from blogging about technology.
So blogging is writing online, a way to share your interests, and can even be a source of income. It's all about sharing your voice online. Next, we have horseback riding. Roy, have you ever ridden a horse?
I have. It's wonderful. Horseback riding is the sport or activity of riding on a horse. Our first example, they went horseback riding through the scenic trails. It's a way to explore nature.
It sounds very enjoyable, and horseback riding can refer to the skills and qualities needed. For instance, Horseback riding requires balance and confidence. You need to be steady and brave.
True, the horse needs to trust you. And horseback riding can also describe places or services. Our third sentence is, there's a horseback riding stable near our farmhouse.
So, horseback riding is an activity, requires certain skills, and is associated with places like stables. It's all about riding horses. Our next word is rollerblading. Lily, do you know how to rollerblade?
I used to when I was younger. Rollerblading is the sport or activity of skating on inline skates. Our first example, she enjoys rollerblading along the beach promenade. It's a way to glide along a path.
That sounds like a fun way to exercise. And rollerblading can refer to its general benefits for fitness and enjoyment. For instance, rollerblading is a fun way to get exercise outdoors. It's active and outside.
It definitely is. And rollerblading can also describe the specific equipment you need. Our third sentence is, do you have good rollerblading shoes?
So rollerblading is an outdoor activity, a fun form of exercise, and uses special skates. It's all about gliding on wheels. Next, we have skateboarding. Roy, have you ever tried skateboarding?
I haven't, but it looks challenging. Skateboarding is the sport or activity of riding and performing tricks on a skateboard. Our first example, he spends his afternoons skateboarding at the park. It's a popular park activity.
It looks cool. And skateboarding often involves developing specific skills. For instance, skateboarding requires practice to master tricks. It takes a lot of effort to get good.
That's true for most sports. And skateboarding can also describe places or equipment related to the sport. Our third sentence is, the new skateboarding ramp is very popular.
So, skateboarding is a sport, requires lots of practice, and is associated with specific locations or equipment. It's all about riding and doing tricks on a board. Our next word is volunteering. Lily, do you do any volunteering?
I try to when I can. Volunteering is working for an organization without being paid, usually to help others. Our first example, she spends her weekends volunteering at the animal shelter. She helps animals for free.
That's very kind of her. And volunteering is often seen as a way to contribute positively to society. For instance, volunteering is a great way to give back to the community. It helps make your area better.
It really does make a difference. And volunteering can also refer to doing this work in other countries. Our third sentence is, many young people are interested in volunteering abroad.
So volunteering is about helping others without pay, contributing to your community, and can even be done internationally. It's all about giving your time for a good cause. Finally, for this episode, we have socializing. Roy, do you like socializing?
I do, especially with good friends. Socializing means meeting and spending time with other people in a friendly way. Our first example, he enjoys socializing with his colleagues after work. He likes to talk and relax with them.
It's important to connect with people, and socializing is crucial for developing good connections. For instance, socializing is important for building relationships. It helps you make friends and network.
That's very true for both personal and professional life. But socializing isn't always easy for everyone. Our third sentence is, she finds that socializing can be tiring sometimes.
Yes, for some people it can use a lot of energy. So socializing is about interacting with people, important for relationships, but can sometimes be tiring. It's all about human connection. Wow, Lily, we've covered so many fantastic words related to leisure and hobbies today.
We certainly have, Roy, from outdoor adventures like camping and hiking to creative pursuits like painting and crafting, and even sports like swimming and skateboarding. We hope these words and examples help you talk about your free time activities more confidently.
Remember, the best way to learn is to use these words yourself. Try describing your own hobbies or asking your friends about theirs. Practice makes perfect.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the IELTS Vocabulary Podcast. We'll be back soon with more essential words for your English learning journey.
Until next time, happy learning and enjoy your free time.